He's getting better. You know, he's close to going out. Hopefully, you know, the next few days we can get him to Charlotte and kind of start him back playing again. But you know, he was just out there earlier and looked good. So it's one of those you know you kind of go by how he's feeling. He said he's feeling a lot better.
Through injury, you've developed. You feel like you had some pretty good depth. I mean, Casper's filled in D's like Jordan Danks, that kind of thing.
Well,
you know, everyone.
Yeah, for us, we've been able to kind of, you know, mix and match. Have Jordan come up and fill in for Dwayne, but you know, it's one of those that, you know, really the moves right now are, you know, you got to get Dwayne healthy and see where you're going to go from there. But you know, we have had some guys to kind of mix and match in there, which has been great for, you know, Casper and Jordan.
There's obviously a lot of talk about how Paul and Adam can do a lot for the lineup in the middle, but what's Diaz giving you guys of late from that top spot too?
Well, it's, you know, once you set the table, it's, you know, it puts a little pressure on the pitcher to, you know, make the right pitches. And, you know, I think it just becomes contagious at that point. And I think the last few games, the contact that he's been having, he was striking out a lot earlier, you know, putting it in play and then using his legs. So, you know, it's a big thing for a lineup when that guy gets on and starts putting pressure on the pitchers. That, you know, a guy can't just sit there and, you know, throw, take his time to throw. He's got to rush it a little bit. And, you know, the last few games he's been doing that.
Is this when you have the most players maybe either hitting, producing, or at least feeling good at the plate at one time?
For this year?
For this year, it seems like right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say for a stretch of these games we have, you know, you might get a game here or there where it's like that, but, you know, the numbers, their at-bats have been better than really the numbers have been, I'd say, for probably the last, you know, week. And, you know, that's what you're looking for. And, you know, you'll take that kind of effort.
You're kind of seeing the signs. I mean, last night was kind of part of the signs. It seems like last week.
Yeah, eventually it's got to, you know, it's got to pay off. But again, you're looking at the quality of the at-bats these guys are having, and it's, you know, again, I think once it starts, it kind of becomes contagious for these guys, and it's good to see. You know, it's kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel, sort of, you know, you're seeing what you would expect to see.
How nice is it to see Nate Jones turn the corner a little bit after the way he started the season?
Yeah, I mean, he had a rough stretch to start the season, but, you know, again, you know, the faith in him of being able to get through it and turn it around. I mean, he has the stuff. It's just one of those, you know, ruts that you go through. But, you know, for him, he's big for us out of that bullpen. He fills a lot of different roles. And, you know, for him to come back and kind of in that little rut that he was in, I mean, he's confident going in there now.
You guys stay patient with him. How close did it come to maybe making it?
You know, for me, it wasn't. I mean, you know, to do that, you really have to have something that you could fill that in with that would be an upgrade. And I felt like he was the best guy, and Coop did too. And, you know, you figure you can fix that. You know, when a guy has that, we've seen what he can do. And you know, I don't know if it's a sophomore slump or whatever you want to label it, but you know, he has the stuff to be able to stay here for a long time.
Was it as simple as strike one for him, like he said? I mean, he really didn't point to any pitch. He just said he was getting behind too many guys.
Yeah, I don't know if it's strike one, but it's kind of the way you get strike one. And, you know, I think he throws hard, but again, you're going to have to locate everything. Guys can hit, you know, 97-mile-an-hour fastball. So to be able to locate with something else to get him off of that has been big for him.